Ear infection solutions that actually work? I'm rather certain my 9-month-old has a double ear infection again. This is our third in 3 months. I've been putting grapeseed and garlic oil in her ears, or attempting to, not sure how much is actually getting down and in, 2/3 times a day. I've taken her to the chiro, could do it again if you think it'll be helpful. I also rub the back of her neck / behind the ears whenever I get the opportunity to promote drainage. Tia, do I have the solution for you? Take your 9-month-old to a doctor. If your child is getting ear infections 3 times in 3 months, maybe stop pouring grapeseed and garlic oil in their ears. Lord help me, see a doctor, please. Special thank you to CJ, Nix, Holly Miller, Els, Karen Duca, and Kaori Ann Mori for supporting the channel and supporting my content. Thank you so much, guys. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Hopefully everything is recording fine in terms of audio and everything. I updated my computer to Windows 11, and you know how Windows be, who knows what it's messed up. But it doesn't appear to have messed up my recording stuff, but I can't be certain. Windows 11 to anyone curious out there, if you have the option to update early or wait, just wait. It's just Windows 10 but round. It wasn't worth the effort I went through to get the update, I'll be honest, but you know, it is what it is. Today, so off topic. Today, we're gonna take another look at r/insane parents. Let's go look at parents that are injecting their kids with literally anything they can get their hands on that isn't vaccines, shall we? Oh, also there are like other parents doing other insane things too, but like, hey, can you send your address? May I ask why? Why does it matter? Because I'd like to know what you are going to do with my address. I'm in class. Your dad wants you to call him as soon as you are out of class. The way my stepmom instantly gets upset when I don't want to give her my address. Bad history between us, and she expects me to forgive and forget. I got those vibes. Honestly, when you see a text conversation where someone doesn't want to give someone their address, you can already tell that something has gone on in the past. Don't want to know what they wanted the address for? Don't want to know. Don't want to know. My mum sent these to my siblings and me one day apart. We've blocked her on everything, but we can't block her emails, they just go to spam. For context, I am female to male transgender, which she supports wholeheartedly, until she does a 180 and uses it as an insult. Goodbye. I just wanted to say goodbye. I am so done with this hypocrisy of Shane and his/her desire to be relevant. The way that Stephanie manipulated you guys is disgusting. I stayed at home so you didn't have to endure Shane is a sick person. He knows that. Once you get over his power and become true people, you're welcome to contact me. What does that mean? Power? What power? The transgender power. So I'm guessing this is the message she sent to him, to Shane. I miss you guys. I went to the mall today and I got really sad remembering the times I used to take you all to the mall. I miss you guys. I hope you know that I love you very much. And though I'm not perfect, I do love you. I miss you so much. Hugs and kisses. Mama. This is something I've noticed a lot in these really manipulative emails and messages you get from these parents is they do the, I know I wasn't perfect. I know I'm not the best mom. I know this. I know that. But I loved you. It's like, that's not enough. If you were emotionally manipulative or even physically abusive or mentally abusive in any way, saying, I know I'm not the best, but I loved you, that's not enough. A good mum that actually loves her children doesn't have to always tell her children she loves them, right? Her children know. It's a bonus when she does, but her children know. I'm a trans man. I've put these together without even realizing. I'm a trans man, and my grandma keeps sending me things like this to try to change my mind on taking testosterone. It's driving me crazy. Kiara Bell, My Story. Kiara Bell, My Story by Kiara Bell. Persuasion. Yeah, you didn't need to tell us it was Persuasion. I'm guessing that's the name of the website. Persuasion.community, yeah. Meaning you didn't need to tell us it was Persuasion. That woman is trying to make it illegal to give healthcare to trans kids. I've heard her story many times and no one likes her. She's made a mistake and now she's punishing people who actually need the treatment that she mistakenly took. Just because there are very few people that regretted trans treatment doesn't mean all trans people do. In fact, I will look for the exact stats and I will put them on screen. I'll even put the link in the description to where I get these stats from so you guys can read up what I'm talking about. But in a previous video, I read a page that talked about how many people actually regretted getting trans treatments. Less than 1% regretted them. And in fact, I think in most cases, the people that got treatments were able to get reverse treatments. The article I'm talking about specifically is from NBC News, and it says that in a survey of 28,000 people conducted in the US, only 8% of respondents reported detransitioning, and 62% of those people said that they detransitioned temporarily. That means that less than 4% of people detransitioned permanently. That's a pretty low amount. It also says that the most common reason for detransitioning, according to the survey, was pressure from a parent, while only 0.4% of respondents said they detransitioned after realizing transitioning wasn't right for them. 0.4%. Not only that, but what this clearly shows is that it's possible to detransition. So what's the risk, really? What do people that aren't transgender, what do people like me who aren't getting treatment, I'm non-binary, I'm not going through any gender reassignment treatment, what do cisgender people and people that don't need this treatment have to lose by letting transgender people get the treatments that they need? I'm not gonna lose anything, not a single thing, by trans people getting trans reassignment surgery. I lose nothing. What I gain is a community of people that are more happy being themselves. That's a win right there. That's not a loss. People being happy and identifying how they want to identify, that's a win, not a loss. I lose nothing, I gain happy people. This isn't a hard choice. I'm not taking sides, I'm making a choice in my life. I don't like you, and I don't want to talk to you every time your name pops up with some pandering message. It turns my mood sour. Take the hint of me saying nothing to you and leave me alone. Okay, love you too. Phone your nana, it's nothing to do with her. Actually, blank, you're a f***wit. I miss my dad, and he was a cold-hearted prick, but I still love him. F*** you, and don't you ever try to get in contact with me. That was the whole point of the message, yeah? Person, I don't ever want to talk to you, stop messaging me. Him, don't ever try and contact me again. You can't use that line when they said that to you first. That's like someone firing you. A boss goes, you're fired, and you go, actually, I quit. You can't fire me, I'm your wife.
You're fired. You can't fire me, I quit. You can't quit, I quit. You can't quit, you're a frog. You can't frog me, you're my wife. I'm not your wife, you're my wife. Oh, hey, honey, how was work? Pretty good, but I quit my job. You can't quit your job, you're fired. Ah!
Bored and never get around to answering everyone, so ask anything. Wait, you're bored but you never get around to answering everyone, but if you're not... Okay, this is off to a bad start. What is something you feel people will judge you for? When I have children, my pregnancy, apart from getting pregnant, and birth will be completely unassisted, meaning no doctors, no ultrasounds, no midwives, no hospitals. I'll be giving birth at home with just my fiance. No medical intervention at all during the pregnancy of birth. Hiring an obstetrician for your birth is like hiring a rectal surgeon to assist with your daily bowel movement. Oh, I have a couple of questions here. Right. First question, how often are you getting pregnant that it's as easy as taking a dump? Because they are not as easy as each other. They are not the same thing. Second of all, how hard are your dumps that it's like giving birth? Okay. All right. Okay, people that gatekeep having actual children, giving actual birth, I don't understand it. You didn't go through the pains of giving birth like I did. Yeah, but that's not a requirement. The requirement is having a fine, sound, living baby at the end of the day. Does the means that it appears there matter? I don't think so. Got a call in the middle of work from my dad, who passed away a few months ago. Sent this to my family group chat, fully knowing it was my mom who called. Who just called me from dad's phone? Please do not do that. I'm in the studio and seeing that was very hard. He's still alive. Please never do that again. We've had this before where the mother goes on some weird trip and thinks that the dad's still alive, and it's depressing and it's sad and it is mental illness. I think that's a very clear sign of mental illness. At the very least, it's one of the stages of grief, which is denial. Although one of them was like she was angry. She thought he was post breakup and had abandoned her, and he'd been dead for like a year. I'm not even gonna go into it. But yeah, this is really rough. OP, I feel for you. This is really rough. You're going through a rough time, and this is just gonna make it harder if you ever see this video, which I highly doubt. I don't get many views, but I feel nothing I can do or say will help, and my feelings aren't going to make a difference. I'm not going to give you thoughts or prayers, because what do those do at the end of the day? But it's rough. It's rough. Both my children just called out of the blue to say, "I love you, Dad, and I miss you." Nothing could top that. Blessed beyond words. Did you call? I sure as hell didn't. He must have other kids. WTF? Is he okay? I should comment and be like, which children? Oh, it's sad. It's real sad. Pretending to Facebook friends that it's just sad. What, like, are they meant to be like, wow, that's so nice. We're so happy for you for something that didn't happen? That's depressing. That's really depressing. I don't think I'm gonna get through all of these. Shall I just skip to a couple of the worst ones? Maybe I should just skip to a couple of the worst ones, shall we? Yeah, okay, right. So we're gonna go for 3 more. 2 more. Yeah, okay, we'll run through this. I just told my kid, "Oh no, the monsters are coming," quickly turned off the lights and closed the bathroom door that has no windows for 20 full seconds. And when I opened the door and turned the light on, that look of complete and utter terror on her face just made my entire day. She's 3, about to turn 4. Other people not being able to tell me what to do is the best part of having my own kid. When you are your child's monster, you know, children have the monster under their bed, the monster in the closet, you know, the monster in the shadows. When the parent is that monster, maybe someone should be telling you what to do with how you raise your kid. So the context of this was the dad sent them a check of money. Just got your mail. That's so generous. Thank you. I hope you're staying safe. The world is stupid right now. I know what you mean. Are you gay? I don't know. Bye. So yes and no. Where'd that come from? Just seeing if you wanted to have sex with me. I'm gonna make a point. So to any straight people out there that ask gay people questions like this, just because you are the same sex or same gender as a gay person does not automatically mean that you are the gay person's type. This needs to be known more than it is. Someone being gay does not automatically mean they are attracted to every single man or every single woman. They are attracted to just as much, maybe more, maybe less, as a straight person. Stop asking gay people if they want to sleep with you, because 9 times out of 10 they probably don't. And the final image. For the parents, if your baby has diaper rash, use flour. Yes, like cooking flour. Put it in a pan alone and let it burn. Once it's brown, let it cool off and put it in the diaper. It works in hours. Way better than rash cream. Thank me later. I guarantee it does not work. It's flour. It's burnt flour. You know what the real issue here is? The real issue here is the fact that she probably just doesn't want to put cream on her kids because she's got these nice little long 3-inch nails. They're not 3-inch, that's so long. I don't get the point of having nails like that. I paint my nails, but like, what's the point of having them long enough that I could like take someone's entire eye out? It just makes living more difficult. How do you wipe your butt with those nails? Your kid probably has a rash because you don't put cream on them, because you'll scratch them up with your nails if you try. But don't put burnt flour in there. Just don't. That's not gonna help. That's where I'm gonna end the video, guys. I got nothing to say. If you want to support me in making more content like this, I have a Patreon in the description down below, or equally you can click that join button to join the channel. It helps a lot more than you might realize. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video when hopefully I will have purged all of this from my mind. Peace out.